Senior police officers have written to the Prime Minister about the delay in introducing a security law in the wake of the Manchester Arena bombing. The letter, also signed by relatives of terrorism victims, said a delay in introducing a law to improve security at public venues is dangerous. Plans for the law, known as Protect Duty or Martyn's Law, were announced in May, but the bill has yet to be tabled. The BBC has asked the government for a response. The government has previously said it is committed to bringing forward the legislation. The bill became known as Martyn's Law after Martyn, who was among 22 people killed in the 2017 Manchester Arena attack. It was mentioned in the Conservative Party's manifesto in 2019 and will compel most public venues to have appropriate security procedures in place and to provide training for venue staff. Mr. Hett's mother, Figan Murray, who was recently made an OBE for her counter-terrorism work, signed the letter and has previously said delays bringing in the law risked lives. "I know politics has been in turmoil in recent months, but there is no excuse for delaying or weakening legislation that could save thousands of lives," she said recently. Anil Basu, former head of UK counter-terrorism policing, and British Transport Police Chief Lucy D'Orsi are among the signatories. Brendan Cox, widower of murdered Joe Cox MP, also signed. Since the horrific attack in Manchester in 2017, there have been 8 further attacks in the UK, the letter says. The attacks have taken place in smaller places or venues rather than stadiums where security has been improving, it continued. This threat to smaller venues is a challenge to intelligence and policing services, and security is not something that can be left to those services alone, it said. The Protect Duty would ask all public venues to take simple steps, such as staff training and basic security planning, to reduce the impact and risk of a terror attack. Why not follow BBC Northwest on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram? You can also send story ideas to northwest.newsonline@bbc.co.uk. The BBC is not responsible for the content of external sites.